Here is a brief history of the Israel-Gaza conflict, focusing on the events leading up to and including the conflict in May 2021. The Israel-Gaza conflict is rooted in the complex history of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, which involves territorial disputes, competing nationalisms, and issues related to the establishment and existence of the State of Israel. The Gaza Strip, a small Palestinian territory on the eastern coast of the Mediterranean Sea, has been a focal point of tensions. Tensions escalated in early 2021 due to a long-standing property dispute in the Sheikh Jarrah neighborhood of East Jerusalem. The Israeli government's plans to evict several Palestinian families from their homes in Sheikh Jarrah fueled protests and heightened emotions, contributing to a broader atmosphere of unrest. The situation intensified during Ramadan, with clashes occurring between Palestinian protesters and Israeli security forces. Round the Al-Aqsa Mosque, a key religious site for both Muslims and Jews, the use of rubber bullets and stun grenades by Israeli police and the presence of right-wing Jewish activists in the area further fueled tensions. As clashes escalated in Jerusalem, Palestinian militant groups, particularly Hamas in Gaza, began launching rocket attacks into Israeli territory. The rocket attacks targeted cities and towns, leading to Israeli civilians taking shelter in bomb shelters. In response to the rocket attacks, Israel initiated a series of airstrikes on the Gaza Strip, targeting what it claimed were Hamas military installations and infrastructure. The airstrikes also resulted in civilian casualties and damage to residential areas. International pressure mounted for a ceasefire as the conflict intensified. A ceasefire brokered by Egypt and other mediators was announced on May 21, 2021, bringing an end to the hostilities. The ceasefire aimed to halt the violence and provide humanitarian aid to the affected areas. The conflict left a significant toll, with loss of life, injuries, and destruction on both sides. The underlying issues of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, including questions of land, borders, and the status of Jerusalem, remain unresolved, making a long-term and comprehensive peace agreement challenging to achieve. The cycle of violence in the region has been a recurring and deeply entrenched aspect of the broader Middle East conflict.